the ASMR Psychologist. Welcome to my channel and today's sleep clinic. Now, in today's clinic, I'm going to take you through a test for insomnia. It is a test that I often use with my patients to assess the quality of their sleep, because poor sleep, sleeping problems, it's a very, very common difficulty, problem that people struggle with. It's estimated that about 30% of the population experience some type of sleep disturbance or disruption, and up to 10% are actually reporting impairment that is consistent with a diagnosis of insomnia. Now, you are at the highest risk of insomnia if you travel a lot, particularly between time zones, if you work nights or rotating shifts, and also if you're a woman. The hormonal changes that women experience every month when they're pregnant and during the menopause do increase the risk of insomnia for them, for us. The other things that put us at risk of insomnia, possibly the biggest causes of insomnia, are anxiety and depression. Okay, so if you like this type of video, this sleep clinic video, let me know by giving me an up thumb so that I know to make more. But let's move on now to the quiz. Now, there are 8 questions, and you might need a piece of paper and a pen, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through the questions, and they are multiple choice, and I'll let you know each choice how many points you get, and at the end you add up the points and you have a sleep score, and this sleep score indicates the quality of your sleep and whether or not you may be suffering from insomnia. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so question number 1. Thinking about a typical night in the last month, how long does it take you to fall asleep? For 4 points, 0 to 15 minutes. 3 points, 16 to 30 minutes. 2 points, 31 to 45 minutes. 1 point, 46 to 60 minutes. And if it takes you more than an hour, you get no point. Okay, so jot down your score so far. And now question 2. Thinking again about a typical night in the last month. If you wake up, how long are you awake for in total? For 4 points, 0 to 15 minutes. 3 points, 16 to 30 minutes. 2 points, 31 to 45 minutes. 1 point, 46 to 60 minutes. And again, if it takes you longer than an hour to get back to sleep, you don't get any points. Okay, so question 3. Again, thinking about the last month. How many nights a week do you have a problem with your sleep? For 4 points, 0 to 1 nights. For 3 points, 2 nights. For 2 points, 3 nights, for 1.4 nights, and if you have a problem on more than 5 nights, 5 or more nights, you get no points. Okay. Okay, so question 4. Again, thinking about a typical night in the last month, how would you rate your sleep quality? For 4 points, very good. For 3 points, good. 2 points, average. For 1 point, poor. And if you rate it as very poor, you get no point. Okay. Question 5. Thinking about the past month, to what extent has poor sleep affected your mood, energy, or relationships? For 4 points, not at all. 3 points, a little. 2 points, somewhat. 1 point, much. And 0 points, very much. Okay, so question 6. Thinking about the past month, to what extent has poor sleep affected your concentration, productivity, or ability to stay awake during the day? For 4 points, not at all. For 3 points, a little. For 2 points, somewhat. For 1 point, very much. Sorry, for 1 point, much. And if it has affected it very much, you get no points. Okay, 2 more questions. Question 7. Thinking about the past month, to what extent has poor sleep troubled you in general? 4 points, not at all. 3 points, a little. 2 points, somewhat. 1 point, much. And if it has troubled you very much, no points. And final question. How long have you had a problem with sleep? 4 points, less than a month. 3 points, 1 to 2 months. 2 points, 3 to 6 months. 1 point, 7 to 12 months. And if you've had a problem for longer than a year, no points. Okay, so now what you need to do is you need to add up your points, and this will give you a sleep score. And I'm going to tell you what that score means. Okay, so if you scored 25 or over, your sleep is very good. There's not a problem here. Between 16 to 24, your sleep is okay. You're reporting a few symptoms. If your sleep score was between 10 and 15, your sleep is quite poor. And you are reporting quite a few symptoms of insomnia. And if your score was between 0 and 9, your sleep is very poor, and it's quite possible that you are struggling with insomnia. Okay, now, as you probably already know, insomnia is a really real problem. It's a proper problem, and it needs to be tackled, because if you are suffering from insomnia, you are 10 times more likely to develop depression, 5 times more likely to develop high blood pressure, and you're also more likely to develop type 2 diabetes, be overweight, and suffer from heart disease. So this is really something that needs to be looked at. And there are some very effective treatments in the short term to get you back on an even keel. You can try sleeping tablets. Over the longer term, I would recommend putting in place a really good bedtime and sleep routine, which I've talked about in other videos of this type, other sleep clinics. And also counselling, a talking therapy, might help you to uncover the origins or the causes of your sleep problems. Sleep problems are a symptom of another difficulty. So if you can identify that difficulty and resolve it, your sleep will settle down again. Okay, so I hope that this was helpful for you and enjoyable to watch. If you would like to support me making these videos, or maybe you just fancy some exclusive content, you can come over to Patreon and see what's happening there. The link should pop up here on the screen. In the meantime, thank you very much for watching me today, and hopefully you will join me next week for another sleep clinic. Okay, take care. Bye bye.